I don't believe we have done a quiz quite like this in the past. Yes, something new.
Is it my glasses?
Oh my God. Can we get some originality?
I thought I actually had a decent outfit and I just put sunglasses on and now I look like an idiot wearing a Kotkaniemi jersey, so.
Take the glasses off.
Okay.
We have never started an NHL season with a bit of a primer, but we're doing it. Doing it here. Because, folks, today's quiz is on the 2025-26 NHL season.
I love that. That's sick.
I thought you were going to ask me to like predict the future or something.
Prediction video we're doing over here, there's no wrong answers.
With you guys, there's plenty.
Oh, gosh.
We are talking about everything that happened in the off-season, milestones that may occur during the season, and just storylines that might catch your eye throughout the entire season. So I hope you've been paying attention.
When I was in Europe, I probably missed some stuff, but other than that, like I'm keeping tabs.
God, I have not.
Well, if you're like Luca and you're entering this stupid, this is a good primer.
Christ.
The BarDown quiz, it'll make you less stupid. Maybe. Unlikely. Probably more stupid. The BarDown quiz. We got 10 questions. Of course, we got that bonus round in the middle. You get that bonus round right. You earn yourself an extra strike, and you'll be dealing with 3 strikes today, Luca.
I don't even have a reaction anymore to these because you have just gone completely soft.
Way too many of you losers made it to the end last time. It was all of you. It was the first quiz where everyone made it to the final boss, and that upset a lot of people. I include myself in that group.
You lost your fastball a little bit with that one. It was easy. Let's give it some hard ones.
This is going to be a more difficult quiz, including a final boss where I have changed the format. It's a new style of question, so you're going to want to see that at the end, and you're going to want to make it to the end, Jadon, so you can answer it.
I'd love to. We'll see how this goes, though.
Buckle up, buddy. What was the second one? You have 2 seatbelts?
Nah, it's like the roller coaster
This guy's an idiot. This is how a roller coaster one comes down. Look at that. That's the magic of editing. This is how a car one works. This is the magic of editing.
There are multiple
different
seatbelt mechanisms for roller coasters. You can double up the strap.
If I had to predict the future, I could only assume that things would get a little louder in here.
Let's go! Oh man, that felt good.
We must start with question number 1. Are you ready?
I think so.
Goodbye, Utah Hockey Club. Hello, Utah Mammoth. Yes, the NHL will have an old team with a new name this season. But before landing on their current name, why did Utah move on from attempting to call themselves the Yeti? What was that? What's going on with his leg?
Copyright or trademark or restriction.
I believe it was due to trademark.
Because of the Yeti brand.
There was a trademark issue with the actual company Yeti.
Issues with Yeti.
I love copyright law or trademark law.
leaned-
I don't know which one.
He leaned to the side like Barney.
Yeah.
You seemed like you were in an after-school drug commercial. This guy, he's on the straight and narrow.
Stay off the damn weed.
Couldn't the Colorado Mammoth, the lacrosse team, file a trademark? Like, how does that
I don't
work?
think they have as much sway in the courtroom as
They should.
the Yeti brand.
I think the company is called Yeti Coolers.
They're not, but it's just Yeti.
Okay, Yeti.
Yeah, there's a reason why. Utah wasn't trying to call themselves the Utah Yeti Coolers, and then they
That
were
would be a
blocked from
sick
that.
name.
We are going to move on to question number 2. Sign on the dotted line and get right out of here. Name 3 players who were acquired in a sign-in trade this past offseason.
Hell.
Whoa, that was real. It's a tough question, too. I've been told that the heat was dialed down on a fastball, but I'd like to think we sharpened up. Has the heat dialed up a bit?
3 sign-in trades. This is a trick question. No one has sign-in trades. No, that's probably not
No,
true.
use that as an answer. That's funny.
No,
I
that's
like
not an
that.
answer.
I like
That's not an
that.
answer.
No, that was really
That's
good.
not it.
That was really good. I like that.
Chill over there.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Mitch Marner right off the top.
I got one. Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner.
That is correct.
Going to Vegas.
And going back to Toronto in said sign and trade was Nicholas Waugh.
Noah Dobson.
Noah Dobson. So there's 2.
This is actually crazy that like no other names are coming to mind other than Mitch Marner, and that took me like an hour to come up with.
Maybe I need to pull my head out of my ass a bit here.
That is always feels like it would help.
It's inserted so far up there right now.
Couldn't think of many scenarios where your head being firmly placed in your ass would be advantageous.
You know, sometimes I do my best thinking when it's quiet.
I feel like there's obvious players that I'm just missing.
Like, am I missing something huge?
Oh, sorry, I thought these were easy now. I thought this whole thing was a joke.
I never said that. The only joke here right now is this Kotkaniemi jersey that I'm wearing.
Unbelievably disappointing, and I'm trying to buy myself a couple more seconds here by saying
Definitely not working because
unbelievably disappointing. Fine, I'll go with the Vander Kane, even though I know that wasn't one.
Nikolai Ehlers. There you go. There's a name. I know it wasn't a sign and trade, but I'm going to say him anyways.
I really have not paid attention to anything. Trevor Zegras.
that's it. You got it wrong. That was over.
I know, yeah. I want to know what I missed.
You missed Noah Dobson. It's kind of a big one.
Oh, my God.
K-Andre Miller
Oh,
signed
yeah,
with the Rangers.
Forgot about that.
Traded to the Hurricanes. Nicholas Waugh.
Oh, that's bull.
What do you mean?
What a horrible sign and trade.
When you're on the hot seat and your head is so far up your ass that you don't even know what's going on, these are tough circumstances.
So that's like half a strike, though, because I got 2 out of 3,
No, it's
right?
a full one, actually.
I
It's a
thought
full one
because
you'll
of
find.
the new rules, because like the last quiz was really easy, that you're just kind of like taking it easy on us from now on.
Maybe
Didn't
if you
someone
were-
say that you lost your fastball?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like a thing that was like, I think people in the comments said
Yeah,
that?
that made me upset.
Hey, I got 2 more shots at this. I'm good.
Question number 3. Money can't buy you happiness, and apparently for the Wild, it couldn't buy them their star player either, at least on the first go-around. How much money in AAV did Kirill Kaprizov reportedly reject on his first contract offer from the Wild? Obviously, he just accepted a new contract, but what did he say no to the first time?
To what, like, decimal do I need to get to?
Don't worry. Have we ever talked decimals here? That'd be rude.
These reported questions, and now you need an exact dollar amount.
I got to study before the season. This is rough.
I'm pretty sure it's 14 million, but now I'm second guessing myself.
I believe the number was 17 million. I feel like that's the number that I read. That's the number I'm going to go with.
Wow, first 3 questions, down 2 strikes. This is
Really? What was it,
This
15?
guy is making a speed run out of this place.
This is bad.
He said no to 8 years, $128 million. And I know Thomas's brother could do that math.
No,
quick
I'm
time.
actually, you know what? My brother's really smart, but I'm actually better than him at mental math. It's
Okay, mental math.
No, now
8
you're gonna make me
years,
do that.
128. What's the answer?
If it was 16 by 10, that's 160. This is kind of the thought process I would do it at. And then 160 minus 32
this is worse
is
than his answer.
128. It was
$16 million.
16? I don't know.
There's nothing more than I hate when someone just goes, I'm not.
Legs up again.
Oh,
Legs
yeah.
up again.
Yeah, lift your
Barney pose.
weird ass Barney pose.
I'm
and
ready.
You got it right. So he said no to $16 million, only to get $17 million. He probably was pretty happy with it, no?
Better be.
Didn't you just say that the quiz was getting soft? Wasn't that you?
I'm out for sure.
You need this. This is quick, man.
Yeah, because I wore a stupid Jesperi Kotkaniemi jersey. Oh,
and it's
wow.
so tight. It's a medium.
I'm going to have a bad performance wearing this. Who would have
Medium.
thought?
Is that a 50?
It's a 46.
That's a small.
17 years old, I got this.
That's not that old, is it?
I wasn't fully grown yet.
If you've ever bought, again, old jerseys online, it's tough to know like what the fit was in certain eras so you don't end up looking like Thomas on the couch here, but it happens.
I feel like it looks smaller because I'm wearing it backwards. That's going to be my defense.
You have 2 strikes and we're on question 4. And question 4, of course, is...
True or false?
Never forget, we usually go with false. Or is it true? Who knows?
You know. I don't know. I won't know.
Question number 4.
Oh, I don't like this.
True or false? After signing a new contract with Chicago in the summer, the total value of Frank Nazar's new deal was jokingly compared to the historical earnings of previous NHL greats. But while Nazar certainly received a large bump in pay, he was not the player to receive the largest increase to his annual salary in 2025. Evan Bouchard was. True or false? Put your damn mic back on.
No, the mic's off because like I think I'm out. I'm gonna say false.
You're not even going to think about it? You're going to walk away.
I'm gonna say false.
He's going to walk away.
Did Bush get 10 million? I feel like he was making like 4 before.
Now he's making 10, I'm pretty sure.
So that's only like a 6 million increase in pay.
The data would tell me I should go false. Because that's Z loves
You're going
a
this
false.
route, eh?
Z loves a good
Doing this.
false,
Not even
right?
thinking of the question.
I'm
You're
not-
just-
I don't
you're
even think
thinking
I
of the
should
man,
think of the question.
not the question.
Like last time you were like, oh, do you want to just go false? And I don't think you would do that if you were going to make it false. But then I think you would not follow it up with another false. I think this is going to be true for that reason.
Now Nazar would have been on a rookie deal, and he would have been making like, what is that, like 950,000? He was like a 12th overall pick.
And Nazar is making almost 7 sheets now.
Honestly, I think the percentages in more in my favor if I say that Nazar got the biggest pay jump and that Bouchard did not have the biggest increase. I'm going to say that this is false.
False. Nazar did receive the biggest increase.
I'm going to say true.
I mean, I said one guy's name. You know, Evan Bouchard. There's a number of guys who've been signing contracts this summer.
Oh, my God.
Here's 4 names, and I'm going to read from the bottom of the list here of the people who received the biggest pay bumps. Bouchard's at the bottom of the list with 6.6. Then it goes Dustin Wolf with 6.65. Then it goes Matthew Nyes and J.J. Peterka with an increase of $6.85 million. They're tied at the top, which means you are correct. It is false.
Whew. Wow. Stupid true or false, which never fails to disappoint.
I think I should just say false without hearing the question next time.
He's got 2 wrong. You got 2 strikes already.
That's true.
He didn't even think about it. He did no breakdown because he clearly doesn't know anything about the upcoming NHL season. He's proven it. Can't wait for all these season previews. Make sure to lock in Luca's picks.
What are you clocking in on the radar gun for your fastball these days, Z?
Faster than you. You got 2 strikes and you got a question 5, and it's not that easy.
Put me through my misery.
We've reached question number 5. Unfortunately, Luca is still around, even though he did not deserve it in the last one. But we all deserve to talk about jerseys. Question number 5. This is actually perfect for you. Who doesn't love a new, fresh set of threads to start the year, as long as they fit? Name 5 teams that introduce new uniforms for the 2025-26 NHL season. I want 5 teams.
The only thing I feel like I've paid attention to this offseason is when a team drops a new jersey. So,
Can these teams introduce old new jerseys? Like, for example, like bringing back a jersey.
Yeah,
That's a new
what's
jersey.
old is new again.
Boston, they're kind of like going back to the old look that they had like 2 years ago for their 100th season. They're making that permanent. Does that count?
You going to say it as an answer? I don't know.
The first team I'm going to say is Detroit.
The Red Wings did.
They have their 100th season. They introduced some new uniforms.
Yeah, I like it. I actually think the Red Wings did a great job with that jersey.
It is nice. I don't know if I love the shape of the leather patch, but it looks cool.
the Minnesota Wild,
Minnesota.
10 out of 10, no notes, spectacular.
San Jose also brought one back.
Ottawa Senators have a new jersey.
Ottawa has this weird new jersey.
It's kind of ugly, honestly. I'm not a big fan of it.
The Rangers did as well, obviously.
They did, those Centennial ones.
St. Louis is another team. Changed the logo, I guess, as well. Really, really well done.
Carolina Hurricanes introduced a new jersey.
That one's actually just bad.
Edmonton Oilers.
Edmonton did.
The Edmonton Oilers,
I don't really like the font. I think it just kind of looks a little cookie cutter.
it's okay.
It's kind of in the middle there. It's not bad. It's not
not
great.
bad, it's not good.
It's there. It's there.
It looks like it's just a waste of space. Like,
Okay,
I
that
don't
sounds
know.
worse than what I said, but okay.
Waste of space.
Can I go like cheeky and say Utah?
Utah would count,
That
right?
counts too.
First year of the Mammoth logo. Looks
The
really
Yeti
cool. The Yeti
coolers.
coolers. Utah Yeti coolers.
Utah Yeti
They just
coolers.
got like a fridge on front of their jersey.
I'm saving the best for last, truthfully. The Seattle Kraken.
Seattle did. I really like what Seattle did with their jersey, actually. I think it looks really good.
Glows in the dark. I mean, that's like kind of a weird gimmick.
Does
but
it
whatever.
glow in the dark? Yeah, we've already gone over this, that there's no reason for glow in the dark jerseys unless you go to Laser Quest every month.
The 5th one I'm going to name is the Boston Bruins.
So you've said 5, and you went with the Bruins, which, there was other options out there, and as you said, it's an old design.
No, but it's a new jersey. It's a new primary jersey.
I don't need you to litigate this for us.
Oh, okay. Because I'm on to the next round.
Yeah, you're on to the next round now.
All right, there's 5.
I think I'm turning this all around. Like, I think I'm going to get the bonus round right now, get an extra strike, and this is going to be the biggest comeback you've ever seen in your life.
He just gave a list of things that are unlikely to happen, but what will happen is the bonus round. Bonus round. Bonus round.
Bonus round.
This is where we get the chance to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you watching the videos.
Merci en français for cooking yummy. I don't know how to say thank you in Finnish.
If you like the video, why not go ahead and give it a like? Really helps us out. We appreciate it. But you can also subscribe to the new channel. Why would you do that? Well, we got a bunch of videos coming out from all of the NHL media days. We also had some videos that came out in the summer. Did a second version of the spelling bee if you hadn't checked that out. Made a way too long video on the history of the NHL video game franchise, at least modern. And also we went on a number of road trips. Went to Europe, went to Muskegon. That video took a year to come out. We'll tell that story later. But you can watch that video now, and you can do that by subscribing to the BarDown channel or just checking it out. You can also comment on the video, and why would you do something silly like that? Well, it's because we go ahead and read the comments. Comments such as SquatLight55 saying, we needed Sam for a litmus test to see if the quiz really was too easy. That was for the last time out. No. It was too easy.
So you're just picking all the comments that are just flaming Sam.
Also comments like Scottish Eyebrow, who said, 1808, does anyone hear the extra voices here? I thought I was losing my mind. Nope, I got to address that massive error on my part. You weren't losing your mind, it was me. I exported the thing incorrectly, and my bad for your ears. We won't do that this time. The bonus question, which also comes from the comments. Here it is from Hockey Nerd 1542.
Uh-oh. The name itself. Yeah, this is going to be a real layup.
Damn, this guy's like 600 years old.
He's a is that how that works? The number in there is your age? His logo is the NHL logo, too.
That's when you know it's going to be tough.
Hey, at BarDown, could you do a goalie quiz? I think we did a mask quiz, by the way. Maybe though. Like a full quiz would be nice. Just on goalies? Sure. But anyways, bonus question. Which goalie was caught sleeping, supposedly, on April 6th, 2013? Hint, it was against Winnipeg, and the goalie was pulled in the second, then took his nap on the bench.
Huh?
What? This happened?
The lights are really bright in this chair or in this couch, and I would appreciate an easier question.
You get a clue?
I'm sorry, I'm stalling for a second as your clock ticks down.
It happened against Winnipeg.
I don't think that helps.
Yeah, it does now.
If you remember, if that... Oh!
Oh, yeah, Winnipeg. Of
course.
They only play the other 31 teams in the NHL every year.
Can I use this 30 seconds of bonus round time to just snooze, because I'm not going to get it.
I wouldn't mind that. I don't care if you get it right.
Someone who was funny that would do this. I'm going to play my percentages. Guys who played a lot of games in 2013. Fleury and Luongo.
Looks cozy. Might be the only person who could, sleep on that couch.
I think Luongo's more of a jokester that would do this, so I'm going to go Roberto Luongo. He slept on the bench against the Winnipeg Jets.
I like your line of thinking. Unfortunately, you went with the wrong person.
No! It was Fleury?
No.
There's one guy that I can see doing this, Ilya Bryzgalov.
I'm just going to say Ilya Bryzgalov.
Let's go with a guy that was very quirky in his time in the NHL, Ilya Bryzgalov.
This dumbass went and took a nap and woke up with the right answer.
Wait, really?
Really?
Is that the answer?
Yeah.
Legs up again.
Who else would it have been?
The universe is just so humongous big.
Solar system is so humongous big.
I've got a bonus strike now.
Oh.
It's all coming up, Luca, today.
Final question is for Thomas now. Said I lost that heat. Here comes a fastball. You ready? Question number 6. The trap card.
Kaiba!
Oh, that was good.
That was strong.
Strong.
Question number 6. After a 12-year absence, and we're not talking about Jesse Wins, the NHL will finally return to the Winter Olympics in 2026. Who was the tournament's leading scorer when the NHL was last at the Olympics in 2014, and how many points did they score?
You don't need to, I don't know this anyways. You don't need to add that extra. It's like, what are we doing here?
When I don't know the question, I just try to say stuff that I know to make it sound less embarrassing.
The one thing I would say is I know Canada wins the gold medal that year, so it's probably a Canadian.
Canada, I know they beat Sweden in the gold medal game that year, so maybe it's someone on Sweden, but I don't know. They don't really play that style of high-scoring hockey.
Like what? You probably play 3-round robin, a quarter semi, and final, 6, 7.
I don't think it was someone obvious on Canada. I don't think it was just, Sidney Crosby led the tournament in scoring.
I'm gonna say Sidney Crosby. Actually, no, there's no way it's gonna be Sidney Crosby. That's too easy.
I'm trying to think who was on that Canada team. Don't think it was anyone from the States.
2014 Canada won, and it was a random player that kind of led the team in scoring. And I talked to him about it at the Team Canada car wash in Calgary, and that would be Drew Doughty.
Corwin's calling me back. He was supposed to help with his quiz. Hey, Corwin, we're filming a quiz.
Wow.
Can you ask Corwin if he knows the answer?
Corwin was
I
supposed
should
to
get a
take
phone a friend.
Corwin, do you know the answer to this question?
I don't remember much. Obviously, Canada won.
Wow, we stumped him too.
Wait, let me make a guess.
If the tournament's leading scorer was Canadian, that's my best guess, and my best guess is Drew Doughty. I'm probably wrong, but they won. He played the most games. He was the team's leading scorer. I hope it checks out.
This is exciting because I feel like I learned something, and it wasn't from you because that's incorrect, but that was
glossed
great to
over
learn.
it so
Yeah,
quickly.
it was interesting though. Thanks for the story.
I don't think it was Canada because they were super defensive. That was the whole thing in that tournament.
They beat Latvia 2-1.
I'm going to go off the board here and say Patrick Kane with 14 points.
You had the country right and everything else very wrong.
Such is life.
You know what? I'm still gonna say Sidney Crosby. I don't know, and maybe he had 8 points.
Well, you got the points correct. But
Really?
You got the man and the team wrong.
Phil Kessel?
Is that your answer? You're going to go with it?
I'll go Phil Kessel, 12 points.
That's a lot of points in 5 games.
What would you say for points then, Thomas, if you want to go team answer?
I'm going to say 8 points.
Guys, Together, you've formed the correct answer.
No way! Are you serious?
It's Phil Kessel with 8 points.
Oh my God!
Anyways, thanks, Corwin. Good to see you. We'll talk to
Hey,
you
that's
later.
what the Arsenal fans do when they stick together.
Corwin randomly called me back during Thomas's quiz, so we put him on speakerphone, and they teamed up for this one.
Are you kidding me?
And of course, it's like got the answer right.
Corwin's still haunting me from beyond, trying to take quizzes away from me.
You're going to have to hope that Jesus calls me next.
Oh God! What kind of question is this?
You're moving on. You have one strike remaining, so
Don't blow it.
question number 7. Sitting just 3 goals away from 900, plenty of eyes will be on Ovi to start this season. But what significant milestone could Sidney Crosby pass this season?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Can we call Corwin back?
He's already hit 500 goals. He's already hit 1,000 assists.
Played for like 18 years, almost more. This is like year 20 for him.
Pretty sure I made a Crosby 1,600 point graphic. Or maybe I didn't.
I think he's already hit 1,600 points.
Games is like an interesting one. He's played a long time, but that doesn't seem like significant enough.
It's funny you say games is an interesting one because, like, if you really think about it, it's an incredibly impressive achievement.
It
Because,
really
like,
is.
endurance, longevity, to even have the skill to still have a team want to pay you to, play at the highest level. But it's like a fan, it's so boring. It's
so boring.
Here
It's
you go, 1,500.
Is games played the ultimate
That is
participation
that
trophy?
is literally a participation award.
Mario Lemieux still had so many points. I don't think he'd be like the all-time Penguins point leader, but he also didn't play very long.
So if he's at 1,600 points, then it's a question of, I would assume the milestone he could reach, you're probably not saying 1,700 because he would need like a lot of points for that, and like that's maybe not that feasible.
Well, I'm going to guess that Sidney Crosby can reach 1,700 points this season, which is technically true.
You're on the right track, but there's a little more to it.
I think it's a goal milestone. I think it is 700.
Let's go with assists as the milestone.
Let me assist you on out of here.
I'm going to say that Crosby legitimately has a shot to be the Penguins' all-time points leader.
Oh, he could become the Pittsburgh Penguins' all-time points leader.
That seems fair. That's a correct answer, and I don't think I led you to water there.
I mean, and technically, like, he
You're
could
correct.
reach 1,700 points, and then when you say that, I'm putting 2 and 2 together, so that
is
makes
correct.
sense.
You know what? Corwin helped Thomas out, and I just helped you out.
Yeah,
so.
fair enough. Thanks, Z.
That was funny. We didn't even say that. You have the quiz participation award.
I know,
That's
I
you.
really do.
It ain't wins. It ain't wins.
It's not wins. It's not like most questions answered correctly.
But goddamn, does he show up in bricks? Can we get one last leg kick before you leave? Like I'm eliminated.
Nice and slow.
I don't even think I can see your foot.
There you go.
Where's the hands? Eliminated. Question number 8. Before the 2025 NHL draft, the league announced an extension of the collective bargaining agreement. What were 3 major changes that were mentioned in the new CBA?
There will be a playoff salary cap.
There's going to be a salary cap now for the postseason.
That's 1.
The salary cap increasing tremendously.
They're going to be raising the salary cap.
It's not what was on my list, but that's very much true in major. So
The NHL moving to 84-game regular season.
I'm blanking. This feels like one when I was in Europe.
you know when you had friends who go on trips and they just casually splash that? Oh, when I was in Europe.
I know one. Teams are now going to be able to bring an extra goalie with them, like an E-bug goalie.
When I was
essentially.
wearing Aqua di Gio, and I was in Sicily.
Does that- I
when
think
I was
that
eating
counts, no?
bolognese on the Italian coastline.
What is going on right now?
Your European vacation, man. Yeah, that was correct. I was going to put the maximum length of contracts shortened, but
yeah,
it's okay.
That's a good one too.
84-game schedule. That was
That's right,
also on
that's
that
right.
list. Well, let's see who's going to make it to the final boss. We already know Jesse's going to be there regardless of his answer here. Question number 9.
Wow.
Lock 'em
To
up.
think I'd be here. To think.
With first overall selections comes great expectations. Being a defenseman, no one is going to expect Matthew Schaefer to light the lamp in his first year with the Islanders. But who was the last defenseman who was taken first overall to score over 50 points in their rookie season? You have multiple strikes left here, so if you don't know it, let's just move on.
Yeah, I'll just guess Ekblad.
Recent guys to go first overall, defenseman. You obviously have Owen Power. Sorry, Z, I don't think he had 50 points in his rookie season. Dahlin is the next candidate, and that would have been 2018. But then the thing is, if it's not Dahlin, how far back does this really go? I know Aaron Ekblad won the Calder, but I just feel like that was kind of a weaker year, and Aaron Ekblad's not really a point producer. Eric Johnson, don't even think he ever got 50 points in his career, so it's definitely not him. Chris Phillips was first overall in like 99 or 2000. Like, I know Brian Leach had a really good rookie year, but I don't think he was a first overall pick. Roman Hammerlich was first overall. Again, not a point producer. So the only other like offensive guy that won the Calder, so he would have had over 50 points, and as a rookie that I can think of is Brian Leach. I just don't know if he was a first overall pick. That's going to be my answer. I'm going to say Brian Leach.
The player who is the correct answer did play in New York.
But it wasn't him.
Dennis Potvin.
Oh, wouldn't have known that. It's all good.
Oh, I never would have gotten that. Oh.
No, you wouldn't have. Eventually, when you mess up early, it hurts you in the end. Second place, huh? There's no corner kicks here, buddy. Can't win on throw-ins in the quiz.
We dominated PSG for 90 minutes.
Thomas, good luck to you in the 2025-26 season. Now get the hell out of here.
We must not forget that the ball is different.
We mustn't forget that it's been raining.
Hopefully you know a little bit more about Dennis Potvin and the people he played with, because you're going to need it, because we got a new style of Final Boss here.
Uh-oh.
And here it is, the Final Boss. Look to your left. Look to your right. Look down the center. It's time to fight.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Here it is, your final question, the Final Boss. Let's play Connect 5. Connect Matthew Schaefer to Dennis Potvin with 5 links or less using teammates they've played with. I have done it with 5, I have done it with 4, and I have done it with 3. If you do it with 2 in the comments, by the way, congrats to you. I could not figure out that link.
This is a really good concept, Z.
I will say, the TIFO football podcast, that's for soccer, European, they do it, and I love that on there.
Well, regardless, it's a great idea.
Just think of when you play the game 6 Degrees of Separation for, movies. Usually if you get to Samuel L. Jackson, like, you've won. There are NHL versions of that, is all I'll say.
Guys who've just played everywhere.
And for a long time.
I'll go Kyle Palmieri, and then Kyle Palmieri played for the Devils, right? And I think Jágr definitely played for the Devils. But before I go to that, I think Parise played with Palmieri and Jágr.
Nope, they didn't play together.
Damn it.
Not a particularly impressive showing. You got here.
Damn it, man. It was so close.
Here's with 5. Schaefer played with Kyle Palmieri on the Islanders, who played with Ryan Getzlav on the Ducks, who played with Sergei Fedorov on the Ducks, who played with Dominik Hasek on the Red Wings, who played with Pat LaFontaine on the Sabres, who played with Dennis Potvin on the Islanders.
That's 5.
That is 5. Now 4, if you want it even shorter, Schaefer played with Anders Lee on the Islanders, who played with Andy Green on the Islanders, who played with Jaromir Jágr on the Devils, who played with Brian Trottier on the Penguins, who played with Dennis Potvin on the Islanders. That's 4. Now 3, Schaefer played with David Rittich on the Islanders, just signed there, who played with Jaromir Jágr on the Flames, who, there we go again, played with Brian Trottier on the Penguins, who played with Dennis Potvin. So it's possible in 3 links.
Man, I want to throw up that I didn't get one of those. Although those are pretty hard.
They're not that easy. Because it sounds outlandish. You're like, whoa, like there is a gap between those two guys. But it is possible. If you did it in less, please comment below. Also, if you like that as the Final Boss, comment below. Jesse, by default, you won the quiz.
Let's go! Wow! Didn't see that one coming. Hawk, you like that? Oh! This is how I wear my towels. Anyone who plays hockey with me, they know that this is how I wear my towel in the locker room.
And unfortunately, I know that.
Wow, what a great feeling, honestly. I really was not expecting to come out on top of this one, but I'm feeling good. Feeling good in the neighborhood. What is that, Applebee's?
This feels like a good place to